Now, I'm gonna give you the backstory of Cohen. I met Cohen back in maybe 2004, 2005-ish. But that ain't even the point, though. That's how long I knew her. The crazy thing is we met online. I took Erin, dumbass Dana, Erin, to meet his sister because she was older, right? Crazy part is, I never met him before to an extent. You get what I'm saying? Or her per se. She was nice looking, but as far as conversation, we never really had one. Nonetheless, how can I say this? She moved several times, and I visited throughout the time period of her moving. She came and visited me and picked me up when I lost everything. The funny shit is, though, she saw Angel. Then she saw Sophie. Angel was still a puppy when she saw her, because I met her in Macon or close to Macon when I first got, Angel. She was probably about maybe 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 months or so, or whatever. And we met at a Wendy's, whatever. A nigga offered to buy her off of me, and I said, nah, it's all good. I ain't selling it. He said, I'll give you $1,000. I said, nah, I'm good. I ain't selling it. So either way, long story short, I'm traveling back and forth, but she never come visit me at all. Like, literally never. Not even past Macon. So, year mark, I want to say 08. Actually, Obama's election. Yeah, 08. She pulled my credit via IRS because she got a job there, right? She said, yeah, you qualify for the $600 stimulus. I said, okay, cool. Funny shit is, I still don't have her social, but she pulled my credit for it, though. So, I guess she did her little research on my social. The crazy shit is, though, she lost. She signed everything that she didn't want to sign that I needed for her to sign. She was involved with a RICO. Organized racketeering. Well, I say organized crime unit. But either way, she said something about somebody burning somebody. It's like, nah, I don't burn nobody. And the difference is, if I'm wearing condoms, how am I going to burn somebody unless somebody burned me and I'm just kissing? That's a different story. You see what I'm saying? But like just nasty, that's just not my thing. I just don't go top off with nothing. That's ridiculous. So even still, this is 08. We go to maybe 13 or 14 now. This is year 13 or 14. And I visited her again. Difference is, I'm trying to move back into Atlanta, but I'm already on my benefits and I'm working at Burger King. And the amount of movement that I had, aviation crew took the application for me to go into, at least to see the interview, which is the blessing. The curse was the fact that even they can admit the fact that I wasn't high speed enough to actually handle aircraft departure and all of that shit. That didn't matter though. But the saddest thing is he gave me one story. He said somebody got sucked in the engine. I said, yeah, that's a blessing in disguise. But on that trip per se, exactly, on that trip, I wound up getting kidney stones. Funny thing is, I went to an udon spot in Hartsfield and Lashdale, which is still there now, potentially. And then I went and drank, I think beer or wine or something like that. It was just a weird combination of chemistry that literally gave me a kidney stone. So I woke up that morning, I'm like, God damn, I'm in pain. XYZ, and they're like, well, go to the hospital. She went to the doctor with me. Difference is, that's all was a setup though. She forced that kidney stone because she wanted the medical records for her local, quote unquote, Gwinnett Medical to step in. Difference is, I pay that bill. Indirectly speaking, but difference is, my medical records is released there. So now she has more than enough ammo. The crazy shit is, she said, again, remember I said somebody burnt her or whatever, but she burnt herself though. But I'm gonna continue with the story. Here come now to what? 17, 18, right before I break up with her or whatever. I'm flying back and forth again now still, and we still talking or whatever the case may be, but it's just not what I'm looking for. And she told me one day, like, right when we started talking again, she was like, this is what I want right now. And I was like, damn, bro, like, after all of this shit, like, all of this. She's like, I don't think I want this shit no more. I said, okay, that's fine then. The funny shit is, though, a bit of LIGO anxiety and all that shit kicked up. I'm pissed because literally she's going through this whole process with me. Literally the whole process. From 08 to almost now to an extent, but not really, because the funny thing is when I post it, she ain't gonna have shit to say. So I buy her a diamond bracelet from what is that? What's the name? K Jewelers. What? Several $100s, right? It goes to mail. Georgia says she ain't gonna get it. Georgia loved me that much, indirectly speaking, but they rerouted her mail. They pissed at her. It's just that high since everybody wants to eat off the cookie pot. So, I call her, she's like, you get the bracelet? But the crazy shit is, Tyler, Yolanda's daughter, she's like, buy her that shit. It didn't matter though. I didn't have the money to spend for that shit. And I really didn't want to buy it for her. But Tyler insisted on it. So I said, fuck it, I'll do it or whatever. So, the crazy shit is, she couldn't even be a woman about it and say she was fucking somebody else. But indirectly, she signed that she fucking somebody else. So I said, okay, that's fine. So I'm done with it. I break up now. And literally, she pulls up at the crib, right? And door's locked. So next thing I know, she banging on the door. I open the door. She said, you gonna do me like that? I said, yeah, I'm done. I had nothing more to say. And then she's like, fuck me one more time then. I fucked her like shit. Because literally, she shitted on herself in my fucking bed. Runny shit. So the wildest shit is, I'm in EMT school and shit. And she cancels the American Express card. That's cool, no problem. Difference is I had another way around that shit. I paid it off though. Don't get me wrong, I paid it. But right when I needed it, she canceled it. I guess she said she didn't want me to qualify for the medical course. But it didn't matter though. Because I was never supposed to take a medical course to have actually a leverage against this whole situation where I understand more than what I needed. And that's the devil about that shit. It's a whole conspiracy around it, but they'll never tell you that shit because everybody took backroom deals. If you listen to Bun B's first album, literally, it's on that CD. It's a backroom deal, and y'all know it because y'all having fun roasting me. Difference is, mommy's dead. And Philippine Yolanda Ewan, that's his mother. I had nothing to lose. You kill his mother, I don't give a shit. She asked for it. Literally, like I'll give you the closing on the cake on this one. National Honor Society meeting. Once again, I'm already dressed and ready. I'll go home. And literally, what does she do? How can I say it like this? She yells at me for not being ready, even though I don't have a license or a car though, right? You see how this works? But I'm in trouble for not being ready on time when she controls all that whole shit. But I'm just sitting there getting verbally abused for this whole 5, 6, 7 years. You see how that works? And then she take a final start at me with financial aid and them approving me being an independent student or not. Nah, I'm good, man. When you read this, you hear this shit, you gonna be like, damn, dog, it's like that. Yeah, it's like that. Fuck them. I don't care.